Well, hello folks, welcome along to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet and this is a channel update. It's been a little while since we last did one of these. Really just want to kind of get you up to speed in terms of what's coming onto the channel, what's leaving the channel, how the channel's doing, all those sorts of crazy questions. And I want to also thank you for your support over the last 3 or 4 months since we last did one of these. I think, yeah, really happy with the way the channel is progressing. We've had 2 months over the summer period where in the top 5 months in the channel's history, which was awesome. And whilst the last 2 months, September, October, have not been at that sort of level, they have been the best September and October that I've had on the channel. So all of that I think is wonderful, and it's all down to you fantastic people. So massive thank you to all you folks who have supported the craziness that goes on here. If you've just liked a video, if you've watched a video for a little bit, yeah, massive thank you for that. But a massive thank you has to also go out to those people who have become channel members. There are a few hardy souls who have supported the channel as channel members for now over a year. We've been monetized for over a year, and that money does allow me to go out, buy the DLCs, buy the odd game here and there, just to kind of bring something different to the channel. And you've kind of seen a little bit of that in the past few months. So really appreciate all those folks who have done that, and those folks who've done it in the past. And yeah, if you are one of those few who are doing it, do not feel like you have to continue at all. Please only do it if you are can afford it. And if you are new to the channel and want to support the channel, the details are all down below on how to subscribe and support what we do here. So yeah, hopefully you're enjoying what we're up to at the minute. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about what's been on the channel. There's some changes in recent times to the channel schedule. Not that we've got necessarily a hard and fast schedule at the minute. I think one of the things that you will have noticed is perhaps the last month, October, despite being quite a positive month in terms of views, I didn't upload quite as often as I do normally. Normally I upload daily, but we uploaded 23 out of the 31 days in October, which is really bad for me if I am not on holiday or something. And really the reasoning for that is we moved house, and everything is just still massively complicated, and there's just so little time to do the things that I want to do on YouTube. So unfortunately, the odd day here and there, I've had to just say, no, I can't do it. I haven't got time. And it's really busy at work as well at the minute. So it's all kind of coming to a head right at the minute, and just making it difficult to do daily videos. But I'm doing my absolute best because I still really enjoy making the content for the channel. So what are we got on the channel at the minute? So let's talk about a save that's just finished, and it did really well in terms of people watching. There was always a good number of views on these videos, and that's our Adelaide United save. So we went to the A-League in Australia, took on the Reigns of Adelaide United, and we did 2 seasons out there. We managed to win the league in our first season. We then won the cup in our second season, and won the end of season playoffs. So essentially the top 6 go into a playoffs, and the winner of that is determined to be the ultimate champion. And we were able to win that at the end of our second season, as well as doing well in the continental competition. So it was a really very nice save, all wrapped up in 2 seasons. I really enjoyed that. So you've probably heard that the FM25 Football Manager 25 has been delayed, though they are massively changing what FM25 looks like compared to the previous versions of the game. It's going on to a completely new game engine, so it has taken them an awful lot of time to get something that they are happy with, which means that they've been delaying, and in the end they've just said, no, we're pushing it back to March. And so there is a bunch more time for FM24. And so the first thing I want to talk about is what we are going to be doing in the meantime. Now the Australia save is complete. Well, if you remember, many of you were involved in a little poll we did on the channel. I put 4 saves up, which were suggested to me by FM Llama and his chat. There were the 4 that I really liked the looks of. Adelaide United, or the an A-League save, was the one that won that, but there was actually another save which was equal on percentage points, I think both 28%, and that was with Rapid Vienna in the Austrian League. So they last won the title in the 2007-2008 season, and it's been basically Salzburg domination ever since then, apart from last year when Sturm Graz won it, and I think Salzburg are doing pretty terribly this year as well. But it's kind of breaking that domination. So at some point in the next few weeks or so, we will start up a little FM25 Save with Rapid Vienna, and hopefully you will join me along for that. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, let me know in the comments if there are any particular saves that you think you would like us to do. Remember, one of the things, or the thing that we do mostly on this channel in terms of Football Manager, is about normally longer term saves in sort of the lesser or the smaller European leagues. Not lesser, I think that's a really bad word. I think a lot of these smaller leagues are really, really fun to play in, so they're not lesser at all, but they're just a little bit less in terms of money you get from them and quality of players you can attract, that sort of things, but they are ultimately fun. So if there is a particular save that you would like to see on the channel, pop it down below, and you never know what's going to happen. I'm still looking for my FM25 save for next year, so we'll see. Maybe you will come up with something there. For the other Football Manager content, as you well know on the channel, has been the ABC Journeyman. This is our FM24 save, and we have been playing it for almost 2 years now. I think it may have been playing it for 2 years now, which is a really fun, weird journeyman save. So that's where you have to go over multiple clubs over the course of your career. And essentially, I started off in level 10 in England, and I could only go to clubs starting with a letter A. And the only way I can expand the clubs that I could go to was by winning trophies, getting promoted, that sort of things. Now I've extended all the way to F. We've got to club number 9, and we are in the Premier League with Coventry at the minute. So why not join us on that little journey as we finish it up, hopefully, with either this club, probably not this club, probably the next club, but we're trying to find that next jump now to an established Premier League club. So that's fun and still ongoing. Okay, so moving away from Football Manager, talked a lot about that. One of the other main saves on the channel for a long time has been our Euro Truck Simulator 2 content. Really have been enjoying that, and a huge thanks to all of you who've supported that content. There's a lot of regular commenters who have been watching this save for God knows how long, and so I really appreciate you. And we've had the 1.52 release just for ETS2 with the Driver Academy. We're about 3/4 of the way through exploring that, but they've also had the Happy Halloween event that's come out, and we've just kind of done our first thing there. So there's loads of stuff going on, and the Greece DLC will be released very soon, probably in 1.53, as well as a Germany rework, which is going to be some of the rather cool cities. I think Munich and Berlin are involved in that rework. So yeah, looking forward to that very much. So expect more ETS2 content. I'm hopefully going to get back to doing some of the Hidden Road content, some of the other things that I've been doing alongside all that. It's just I have not had the time. Outside of that, we've got our Tennis Manager content, which is it's not as well viewed as it was previously, unfortunately. I'm really enjoying it. So the Tennis Manager 23 save is continuing at least until the end of this season. I'm not sure quite what I'm doing at the end of that. Might continue, might not. I'd really like to get to world number 1 or win a major tournament, those sort of things with Krusty. And in the TM24 save, we'll continue with that as we follow Taps McGeegan through his career. So looking forward to all those things, and if you are here for the Tennis Manager content, it will continue, so don't worry about that. And again, I'm going to try and do some of the videos that I talked about doing, or keep threatening to do, around sort of tactics, training, those sort of things. But But that's not all, is it, on the channel? We've got so much going on here. Obviously, we've seen the gas station simulator content that's been on the channel for many times over many months, and we've just been looking at the new gas station simulator DLC release, the Junkyard DLC, and we're about 3/4 of the way through that DLC, so we'll finish that Let's Play. And obviously the next thing that comes up, I think it's the Shady Deals DLC, we'll look at that. But I'm really enjoying the Junkyard DLC. It's something a little bit different, rather cool. So if you do like gas station simulator and you haven't had a chance to look at many of the DLCs, why not go and check that out? So it is something a bit different, and you never know, you might want to pick it up yourself. The stuff that we've just pulled off that other car, I think we've sorted it out. We've got a new engine in there. We've also been doing simulation games first looks, as we sort of alluded to earlier. I've been looking at some of the first looks from Drago Entertainment as well as other places of that type of content. We looked at Gym Manager, Recycling Centre Simulator, Pub Sim and Skyhaven. There's a few more on my list that I want to do relatively soon, which I just haven't had time to get to, but that is the plan. We will be doing more of those. So if you are enjoying that, and I'd love to get some feedback as to the sort of content that you are enjoying on the channel, what you're watching, what you're not watching, what do you enjoy, what you don't enjoy, what you'd like to see more of. If there's something that's not on the channel, let me know down below. This is the kind of space to share all of those things with. So that will be ongoing. I'm looking forward to getting back into that. And obviously with Halloween, I decided to do a little Halloween save as well, with a game from Wales Interactive, which was the folks who did the Complex, which we played on the channel about 3 months ago, something like that. Which was very fun. It was kind of like a story-driven cinematic game where you had to make choices as you went through, and there's a sort of multiple endings. Really enjoyed that, but this is a little bit different, and this is very much a sort of first-person horror game where you've got to kind of solve puzzles and stuff in this old hotel in deepest, darkest Wales. It is the most atmospheric of things. It's so atmospheric. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, come and check it out, because it is a lot of fun. It's given me the heebie-jeebies anyway.
Please help me! Is anyone there?
Don't trust that.
Can anyone hear me? Help!
Anyway, folks, that is kind of where we are with the channel at the minute. We've also got things like Frostpunk 2, which will be coming in the future, but there's so much on the channel at the minute I can't fit it in. So that we'll look out for that, as well as new DLCs for ETS2 and other things. We've got a few things we need to kind of finish off before I can really start with the new stuff. That's why the Football Manager new save hasn't started yet, because I want to get the Maid of Sker out the way. And I do want to play the full thing, actually. I enjoyed doing the first one, so I'm probably going to play the full thing, and the Gas Station Simulator Junkyard DLC. I want to get those two completed and off the channel, and then we'll start with the other bits and pieces that I wanted to bring. Anyway, folks, there we go. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. In the comments, let me know the sort of things you are enjoying playing, watching, what you want to see more on the channel, and anything else that you would like to put down there. Really appreciate your feedback, good and bad. If there's stuff you don't like, if there's something bad about the recordings, those sort of things, if I haven't worked it out or it hasn't changed, it's probably because I don't know about it. So let me know. I don't get insulted when I receive negative feedback. I say it is all good. Anyway, folks, I will see you in the next one. Please like, subscribe. See you next time. Goodbye.